Good morning. So today topic data warehousing and modeling, the basic concepts with respect to data warehousing, multi-tier architecture. So those concepts that we discussed with respect to the basic concepts. So still like in basic concepts we have data mart, virtual warehouse extraction, transformation and loading. So along with the data warehouse and data modeling also we'll go through once. So moving to the next slide. Data mart is a structure or access pattern specific to data warehouse environments used to retrieve client-facing data. So the data mart is a subset of a data warehouse and is usually oriented to the specific business line or team, right? So this particular organization, it built the data warehouse and data mart because the information in the data base is not organized in a way that makes rapidly uh, which is very difficult to access or resource consuming. So whereas the data warehouse have an enterprise wide depth, the information in data mart pertains to a single department. In some deployments, each department or business unit is considered the owner of its data mart, including all hardware, software and the data. So with respect to this data mart, both are means data warehouse and data mart, which stores the component of HDFS. The storage component of with respect to the storage component. HDFS is nothing but with respect to storage component. So this data mart is such a storage component which is concerned on a specific department of an organization. So it is a subset of a data stored in a data warehouse. So this particular data mart, it focused only on particular function of an organization and it is maintained by single authority only. So example, finance, marketing, data mart are small in size and which are very flexible. So dependent on this data mart is created by extracting the data from central repository. Data warehouse, central repository, data warehouse. First data warehouse is created by extracting data through ELT tool. So from external resources and the data mart is created from data warehouse. Dependent data mart is created in top-down approach for data warehouse architecture. So this model of data mart is used by big organization. And like previously we discussed with the dependent data mart. Now like independent data mart over here is created directly from external sources instead of data warehouse. First data mart is created by extracting the data from external sources and the data warehouse is created from the data present in data mart. So that's what like here the independent data mart is designed in bottom up approach of data warehouse architecture, and the model with respect to data mart is used by small organization and is cost effective comparatively. So the hybrid of both the data mart also will be applicable, will play a role over here, and especially the need of the data mart is focused only on functioning of particular department of an organization. So it is maintained by single authority of an organization. Since it stores the data related to specific part of an organization, data retrieval from it is very quick. So designing and maintenance of data mart is found to be quick as compared to data warehouses. So it reduces the response time of user as it stores the data. And the advantage of data mart is implementation of data marts needs less time as compared to implementation of data warehouse, as data mart is designed for a particular department of an organization. And this particular organization provides with the choice to choose model of data mart depending upon cost and its business. So data can be easily accessed from data mart. It contains the frequently accessed queries, so enable to analyze the business trend. So the disadvantages of data mart is since it stores the data related only to specific function. So it does not store the huge volume of data related to each and every department of an organization like data warehouse. So creating too many data marts become somewhat tedious. So why do we need data mart? So this data mart helps to enhance the user's response time due to reduction in volume of data, and it provides easy access to frequently requested data. So data mart are simply to implement when compared to corporate data warehouse. At the same time, the cost of implementation data mart is certainly lower compared with implementation a full data warehouse. So compared to data warehouse, a data mart is agile. In case of change in model, the data mart can be built quickly due to a similar size. So these are the various reasons. So why we need data mart? So this data is partitioned and allows very granular access control privileges, and it can be segmented and stored on different hardware and software platforms, right? And with respect to the type of data mart, so as we discussed, dependent, independent and hybrid. So dependent like data mart are created by drawing data directly from operational, external or both sources, and independent data mart is created without the use of the central data warehouse. And the hybrid is a type of data mart which can take from data warehouse or operational system. So dependent data mart followed by dependent, independent and hybrid. It is followed by this data mart is a subset of directorial information store generally oriented to the specific purpose or primary data object, which may be distributed to provide business needs. And the reason for creating a data mart is it creates a collective data by a group of users, and easy access to frequently related data and ease of creation, and improve end user response time, lower cost than implementing a complete data warehouse. Potential clients are more clearly defined in the comprehensive data warehouse. So still, like if we compare with the data mart and the data warehouse, the data mart is a subset of a data warehouse oriented to a specific business line. Data mart contains the repositories of summarized data collected from analysis on a specific section or unit which an organization, for example the sales department. So the whereas the data warehouse is a large centralized repository for data that contains information from various users within the organization, right? So this data mart always it will be focus data sources, and the size will be less than the 100 GB. So all these things like will play a role. So next, coming to the virtual warehouse extraction. So it is a set of separate database which can be recorded together, so a user can effectively access all the data as if it was stored in one data warehouse. A data mart model is used for business line specific reporting and analysis. The aggregate view of complete data inventory is provided by virtual warehousing. The metadata is utilized for forming logical enterprises. Data model, which is a part of database of record infrastructure, is contained in virtual data warehouse. The infrastructure consists of punishment of legacy database systems with their metadata extracted. So with respect to virtual data warehouse, it provides a compact view of the data inventory, and it contains the metadata which uses middleware to build the connections to different data sources. So they can be fast as they allow users to filter the most important pieces of data from different legacy applications. So whereas here creating the visualizations that deliver the better insights, but creating meaningful virtual dashboards is often really difficult, in generally much more challenge that client think. So that's mostly because it's not always easy to access corporate data and make sense of it. So disconnected customer and the product information is often stored in a multitude like which includes the financial systems, transactional sources and various Excel files created by individuals or regional department. So in such a way it will work out. So this data warehouse constructions, building a data warehouse rules like with respect to ELT. So next to that we'll discuss with respect to ELT how we are going to perform. So the data extraction involves extracting the data with respect to transformation and loading involves extracting data from homogeneous or heterogeneous sources. The data transformation process, data by data cleaning and transforming them into a proper storage format or structure of a purpose of querying and analysis. Finally, the data loading describes the insertion of data into the final target. So next, with respect to this building as we discussed, building a data warehouse like realizes ELT extraction, transform and load. It is designed the process every large amount of data as it copies complete sets from the source system, translate and then cleans the data to improve its quality, and loads the resultant data set into the data warehouse. ELT and the resulting data warehouse are best